we can't say we weren't warned. Why, more than 10 years ago, David Cameron told us that lobbying was the next big scandal. We all know how it works, he said back in 2010. The lunches, the hospitality, the quiet word in your ear, the ex-ministers and ex-advisors for hire, helping big business find the right way to get its way. Of course, what we didn't know at the time was just how hard Mr. Cameron was going to work to make his own predictions come true. This is all very complicated, and you'd be forgiven for wondering if it even matters. I suppose it comes down to the question of who the people we send to Westminster are working for. Are they working for you, the constituents they represent, or are they working for the businesses who hope to profit from government, and who they themselves might be able to profit from if they get a couple of juicy advisor roles at some point in the future? No government could work properly if it didn't talk to business. But to avoid all these allegations of cronyism and corruption, transparency is key. It needs to be done in the open. But will there be any actual political consequences for all this? Given how opaque and complex it all is, maybe not, but if you have a long enough memory, you might recall the Tory sleaze scandals of the mid-1990s. You had a party that had been in power for more than a decade, that had perhaps got too close to rich business leaders, a revolving door between Westminster and well-paid roles in the city. Is any of this sounding familiar? They became emblematic of a government out of touch with the concerns of ordinary people, more interested in trousering as much cash as possible. And that label could stick again. That idea that they're all the same, they're all on the fiddle, they're all on the make. It's unfair to those MPs and civil servants who aren't up to these kind of tricks. But if that label sticks again, Boris Johnson may find he has more of a problem than he thinks at the moment.